right. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yiggity-yo, yiggity, 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 yiggity-yo. Seems a little high. I don't know if that's just me or not. Hey, what's up, Nightmare? Welcome in. Hey, by the way, does my microphone a little too loud here? Or are we good? Do I need to adjust that at all? Also, I fucking hate how YouTube just puts me right to YouTube Shorts. That's starting to irk me. No joke. No joke. Yeah, what's up, Combine? Welcome in. I just asked Nightmare, how is my microphone sounding? Is that a little too loud? My voice a little too loud, or are we good here? And yeah, we're getting set up right now, guys, and as we're getting set up, just want to say thank you for your patience as we... Yeah, no. I just heard it myself. It does sound pretty good. Nice. Yeah, as I was saying, we're just getting some stuff set up. In fact, MLL456 is getting an order set up right now, so we'll waste a little time here going over the rules and stuff. That's cool. That's cool. But if this is your first war, guys, here's how it goes. 25 amiibo from one side against 25 amiibo from another, and... well, you know, we just battle it out in a 3-stock, 7-minute competition on random Battlefield and Omega stages. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty popular, and I'm not going to lie. This is one of those longer kind of YouTube streams here, so, you know, I would highly recommend just taking an extra minute to grab some snacks, get comfortable, because it's going to be a bit. It is going to be a little bit. 25 amiibo battling it out. Well, I mean, they are spirited, so maybe not as bad, but it's there. It's there. That's true. That's true. If you guys ever want to relive some of these wars, actually, they are on our YouTube, which we'd like to say thank you guys for the love and support on our YouTube channel. But if you really couldn't tell by now, the winner is the one with amiibo left. The loser has absolutely no amiibo living, 0. So kind of how war works. Actually, not really how war works at all. Normally, someone surrenders before there's just a total genocide. Yo, Hypercritical's here! That's the Inkling guy! Seriously, he has helped me a lot with my Inkling, so thank you so much. And you know what? I don't have booze for this stream. Ouch. I am going to need to get up and get my charger, though. But you know what? I can go a day without wine. It's fine. I'm rhyming. But, for those that are unaware of who's who here, you can see Blight is actually on the left, and this is actually Nightmare's squad for the night. And starting out with the Dark Samus, I think that's a strong option, personally, especially if Blight has been trained to use the gun here. Samus that can use a gun on a whim is usually pretty dangerous, but I do know that MLL456 is just getting ready now with who he wants to start out here. But I do also want to just take this time, guys, to let you know that we do have a new YouTube short up. It's actually our shortest short of the short year. I always wanted to say that, and I did. Yay. But also a lot of great videos that are going to come your way, but also a great Luigi training video. And I gotta admit, I really liked what I did there, but you know, that's up for you to decide how I did. So I would really appreciate comments, likes, whatever you feel. Hey, what's up, MLL456? Welcome in. Also see we have Orbit Fox jumping into the chat. What up, what up? Yeah, by the way, MLL, just go ahead and DM me that info through Discord. If not, then we'll just try here. But yeah, you know what? I guess we could do that. I mean, I don't know why he's picking this one for his first one. In fact, hold on. I think I know what he's trying to do here. Because this was at 7-Eleven. When did I post that announcement? 7 to... Okay. No, buddy. We're not. I'm just randomly picking for you now. And you know what? I'm going to win this for you. Trust. Trust. Oh, I know who we're starting with. I know exactly who MLL should start with, bro. I don't know why you didn't put this on your list. And that was my cell phone, goddamn. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Just want to make sure I got the right one here, because I see both of you guys entered this character. Yeah, this is you. I remember this guy. MLL is going to start out with Poe, the Banjo. And we're going to get set up right now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, it looks like we got an Omega stage to start out here. I feel like this could benefit either competitor, but maybe a little bit more the Banjo. Yeah, and I saw it was a Samus. I see you're going for the Ditto after I revealed who it was, so no deal, bro. That's not cool, really, dude. I see what you're doing, and it's not cool. And with more than 30 seconds into the matchup, Poe. Well, he's doing good. Critical health stats. Gonna take the first stock. What's up, Chomper? Yeah, we are just getting the war started, man. And we're gonna put up a score for you guys after a few games here. Just because right now it's just 25-25. Oh! That's a dunk! Well, a minute 10 has gone past, and Blight hanging in there. And I didn't get much of a chance to say this at the beginning, but I'm just really excited for this war because it's two great trainers here in Amiibo fight who are duking it out right now. I'm just waiting for something to happen, and now we see the down smash. Critical health stats are out for Poe. This is when I think he is the most dangerous. There's the back throw, but no, not quite. Can't do it now. You're just going to go for matchups. Sorry, not sorry. 2-1. 1-1. And we have quite the game on our hands. And Poe is looking at a dangerous scenario, but Blight gonna try and get a little space here. That is some good strategy, and with 4:30 remaining, I'm not trying to speak anything into existence, but the critical health stats are back out for Poe. No! Oh! I was about to say, Poe, don't go. He's back up. And that's a dunk. It's over. Yeah, things have been going pretty well, Hypercritical. How have you been? I know you've been checking out the art tab in our Discord a little bit. But GG, we'll give our props here to Blight. Let's also give it up for their trainer, Nightmare. You got no one to blame but yourself. You got no one to blame but yourself. You had a list, and then it magically disappeared. It's called being prepared. Alright, well, Poe is gone. And we're not going to put up a score just yet. Let's go ahead and get MLL456's next competitor in the ring. Come on, that was not... He was doing good. You all saw it. You all saw it. I was liking the cut of his jib, but you know what? I got somebody here I know you're going to like. Just trust me on this one. Keymaster. Come on, you should get this one. I believe in the Keymaster, especially if we get that battlefield stage. Okay, we did not get the battlefield stage, but I think he's still got a shot. Gotta remember, though, Blight is a very well-trained Dark Samus amiibo. We saw a lot of great qualities from Blight that last game. Well, you know, when it comes to Dark Samus, I want to say she, but, I mean, sometimes it's like, is it just an entity? I think we've been over this, too. It's like a fungus, a venom-like deal. Also, what's up, Pat's Patch Gaming? Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well, sir. Alright, do it. It's your points. Keymaster, though, does have a stock above Blight. See, this is, again, since Sora is one of those newer amiibo, we don't have a lot of substantial matchup data. Although, I did notice USAC putting up a matchup data link under their tier lists, and I gotta be honest, there was a lot of surprising matchups that had happened in that, so I would highly recommend taking a look at that when you guys get a shot. And that's 2-1 for Keymaster. Could be. Here, I'm gonna check out things on my end. Yeah, dude, I think that's you. I just looked on my cell at least, and it's fine, but you know, again, I'm right here, so. Well, we have about 5 minutes remaining, and Keymaster with a big hit in the air to Blight. And you gotta keep in mind, Sora is lighter than the Dark Samus. Cool, cool. How many points for a war? Ah, gosh. I used to be better at keeping track of these sorts of things, but I want to say it's around 5K. Give or take a few thou. So it is a little bit, but just want to go ahead and say good game, guys. We're going to give our props to Keymaster, and we'll also give our props here to Mr. 456. Yay, redemption! Although he may struggle with this next competitor, if it is who I think it is. But just looking at some of those stats, Keymaster had this one well in hand. Well in master hand. Haha. I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, so Orbit Fox, the best way to do this is just to redeem custom rewards on our Twitch channel, which, by the way, guys, we're actually going to be live on our Twitch tomorrow at 7:30 Central Time doing some 1v1s with Vanilla Amiibo. Alright, so if I ordered these correctly, this should be the correct next amiibo for Nightmare. Let's see what he's got. Chroma. Okay, that one doesn't look right. Hold on. Because I thought it was the other one. Yeah, no, it is the other one. My bad. Yeah, I don't know how that got switched. okay, I see what I did. Nah.
Mr. Game & Watch.
No, I did not write that other one. Goddamn. It's a little unprofessional on my end, but let me go ahead and write it right now then, guys. But as I'm doing so, it's a great opportunity for me to go ahead and let you guys know our bin file tournaments are right around the corner. So I hope you guys have been taking into consideration who to send for those, because I know that the competition is going to be pretty good. We have a lot of people who are wanting to go ahead and compete and win some cash prizes too. That's the big thing here. But let's go ahead and bring in the next competitor for Nightmare. It is Mayuki. And this is definitely going to be a challenge for Keymaster. But if he can do it, then he's going to do it by the skin of his teeth, really.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know what character Soda would be, but yeah, Vanilla is just when it's no spirits, so no primaries, no supports. And yeah, that will be tomorrow on Twitch, where anyone can go ahead and just jump in for some 1v1s. Yeah, Mayuki is, you know, it's just a good sword fighter, but in my opinion, sword fighter in general can be hard to plan for. You know, they're considered more high tier, or some may even say top tier for a reason. But it's 3-2 here, and Mayuki is gonna take the first stock pretty seamlessly. Well, I feel like Keymaster will definitely benefit more from trying to find Mayuki off stage for that 3-hit combo to execute a few early KOs here. Oh, cool. Yeah, we're going to actually have 4 tournaments, 4 different days, so 2 of them are actually going to be 1v1 tours, 2 of them will be 2v2 tournaments, and the tier list restrictions will be dropped soon, but I feel like Sora for at least one of those is going to be A-okay. Also, Doveman is here. What's up, Doveman? Welcome, welcome. And Mayuki is almost getting KO'd with that F smash, but you know what? It's looking like Mayuki is still good. And that will make it 3-1. For sure. Great to have you back, Hypercritical. Alright. Well, Keymaster down to last stock. I gave you an opportunity, dude, and then you changed it and didn't submit an order. That's all on you. Not gonna keep having this conversation through stream, buddy. And with 420 left, Keymaster is in the blast zone. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props to Mayuki. Let's also give it up for their amiibo, Trainer Nightmare, for the win. 2 minutes and 42 seconds, and you know, I really thought Keymaster would at least be able to take 2 stocks here, but it just didn't happen. And now we are going to our next matchup here, which I think now would be a great time for us to actually go ahead and put up a score for you guys here. So I will be doing that, but I also just need to take one quick moment to grab the charger here. As you guys probably saw a moment ago, that low battery is here. We got Nightmare at 24. MLL456 at 23. Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds then, guys, while I go ahead and grab a charger. And from here, we'll go ahead and see what the next amiibo is for MLL456. 2 seconds. That was so funny. I just dropped my Ganondorf amiibo, and he just barely grabs the cord. But let's go ahead and see what we got here for MLL456. No, again, dude, you can't pick. That puts MLL456 at a disadvantage, bro. MLL456 is trying to hustle me, and I don't like it. MLL456, I thought you were cool, bro. But I do got something here for this sword for this sword fighter. You're gonna like this one. It is Munchkin. And I think Munchkin's gonna put up a great fight here. Yeah, so I think power saves would be a great thing here for you. I only have 1,000 points, only 11,000 points to go. Wow, I didn't even think it was that much, to be honest, but, you know, not trying to be that guy, but Tier 1 subscriptions are only $5.99 right now, so does help accruing a little bit more points. But, you know, also hypercritical, we try to run some predictions during our arenas. This way it gives you a little chance to gamble and get your point, well, your amiibo fight funds up. Munchkin, though, does take a lead. I will not be swapping anyone out of order either. This is supposed to be friendly, and I won't take an unfair advantage. I don't think it's unfair at this point. I mean, we're seeing Mayuki actually getting that first stock now, and it is 24-23. It's definitely not what I was expecting as far as the matchup goes, but Munchkin holding on to that second to last stock, knowing that he is the lighter competitor here. And that is 2-1. And that is now 1-1. We got a game here. That's funny. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, Orbit Fox. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. And again, thank you for stopping by. But we also see a Wild Nico has appeared. As Munchkin is sent to the Blast Zone, it's over. Well, guys, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props here to Nightmare and their amiibo Mayuki for the win. And I've told you that I can't do that at this moment because that is you trying to get the upper hand with matchups. That's not fair. Nightmare submitted an order. You did not. And I did give you time to do so. So again, man, stop doing that or we're going to bounce you from the chat. I don't want to have to do that, but I will if I have to. So looking at the stats though, guys, we do see it was a close matchup, but in the end, Mayuki just the better competitor right now, and that's going to put MLL456 at 22.
Stop battle.
We're going to actually go ahead and set up with his next amiibo, but also updating the score right now. It is 24 to 22, so there's definitely a chance for MLL456 to come back, that's for sure. Well, let's see what else he's got here. Yeah, I agree with that hypercritical, and Mayuki was actually a big threat in the last war that we had. That was with Nightmare and Joseph. But right now, we're going to go ahead and try and relish this a little bit here. I think this should be okay against Mayuki, and this will be Ascent, MLL. So we're going to run this one, and that is going to be our next game.
2, 1, go!
And 3-2 here in the first 30 seconds of play. Mayuki is really showing a lot of promise here as a sword fighter, and this is really one of, I think, MLL456's best amiibo. So for him to pull it out right in the beginning really shows that he wanted a pretty decisive victory, as well as also a lot of cushion here for if and when he needed it. I mean, wars are pretty fun. It's just, you do need 25 amiibo, and I'm not just talking mediocre amiibo, good amiibo. So, yeah, it's definitely something that you're going to spend a little time on, just as far as considering the order, what amiibo you're going to bring. A lot of strategy here, but we do see Ascent MLL getting his first KO. And Mayuki is going to take the win. Possibly. I'd like to see that, but just want to go ahead and say, guys, good game. We will give our props, though, to Nightmare, and let's also give it up for their amiibo Mayuki for the win. A minute 42. I really thought we'd see more from Ascent MLL in this matchup, but I guess not.
Stop battle.
You know, I remember Agent W, but Senor, is that just another Inkling, or is that somebody totally different? Let me go ahead and update the score here for MLL. right, and let's go ahead and see what else we could try and throw at this Mii sword fighter, because again, it's just a really good Mii sword fighter. I really feel like this is something that could be taken out with a mid tier, but maybe just going with the high tiers would be the best option here. So if that's the case, Nightmare, it's one little adjustment, but he had no order whatsoever ready. So that's really why it's like, well, I can't really delay things while you're just kind of sitting there looking for an order when I know for a fact you had an order. And then I don't know what it was. He just made some adjustment that actually entered the Wolf amiibo twice. So it's very sus. That's the best way I could put that. Is very sus what MLL456 is doing here, because normally he's very prepared for these things. But we're going to go ahead and keep going, guys. I think I know a good counter, though, for him. Let's go ahead and put this guy in. Yeah, so again, if there was an established order, sure, but now he's just trying to use this to kind of get the upper hand in matchups, so I don't feel comfortable really doing that for him at this point. He's got to have some kind of an order. And Sir Chain is here. It's a really good Link amiibo, and I really believe if we could get a battlefield stage for MLL, this should put him back in business. We got the battlefield stage. Let's go. Well, with 15 seconds into the matchup here, Mayuki does seem to have a lot of resiliency, but Sir Chain, well, he's doing a little schmoovin'. And great up smash there from Sir Chain. That's going to make it 3-2. Also, what's up, Disco? Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. We are pretty much cruising through with this war, making it now 2-2. 24-21 is the score right now, and yeah, I saw that. I did see that, Nightmare. With 540 remaining, Mayuki keeping the pressure on her opponent. That is good, but Sir Chain, yeah, he's definitely fishing for that smash attack. He's got it, and it's 2-1. Well, I think Chroma's a little manageable, but yeah, Ven could be a problem. See, you're really not supposed to hypercritical unless it's okay with your opponent. So in this case, Nightmare did Gentleman's that. So we'll really be seeing the same amiibo twice here from MLL456. But yeah, right now it's just looking like he's trying to get through Mayuki, which right now we have 445 remaining. And yeah, Sir Chain will get that back, no problemo. So yeah, it's really up to what your opponent wants to do here, what they're okay with. And Sir Chain takes the game. Well, just want to go ahead and say, guys, good game. We'll give our props here to Sir Chain and their amiibo trainer MLL456 for the win. throat is killing me today, but 2 minutes and 35 seconds is how long it took, and with 312 to 281, this was actually pretty close in damage, but, you know, Sir Chain just came to play and made sure to get the dub here. So we're now going to see a 2 amiibo game here, and now we're going to be moving on to our next matchup. All right, so I'm going to take a look at what they sent me here. Nightmare sent me, just to make sure I got the right one going. So I think what I just did was kind of flip it. Okay, got it. So we're going to see Chroma going one-on-one with Sir Chain. That is next. And here we go. And within the first 10 seconds of play, we do see a lot of movement from both competitors, and the fact that we have platforms here, this could actually benefit the Pyra or the Link, and I guess a little bit the Mithra as well. Dude, you had an order, and then it mysteriously disappeared. You know what, Disco? You should be seeing the submission apps for him this week. I was going to do it this weekend, but we do want to go ahead and introduce that tier list here for you, and that should be during the week. Hoping to do it on Monday, but we just need to get that last stamp of approval from, well, basically the committee. It's not really a committee. It's just me, PGX, and Hector trying to get things established here. And with 5:45 left, Sir Chain looking good in this matchup so far. And Chroma, oh geez, he's gonna win that. And look at this, almost hitting the Uno reverse on Sir Chain. And that'll make it 2-1 Sir Chain. Uh-oh, yeah, he's got to avoid that. And that. 1-1. Okay, I'm not going to say it again. They had an order established already. You did not. So, just want to go ahead and say, guys, good game. We will give our props, though, to Sir Chain and their amiibo trainer MLL456 for the win. One stock win, but look at the damage, really. 376 to 265. That is some good shit right there. All right, well, Sir Chain is plowing through the competition. In fact, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and update our score here. Also giving me a chance to let you guys know that our next Spirited Arena will be Tuesday for 2v Tuesday, and that is going to be going down at 7:30 Central Time. So make sure you guys catch that live. All right. So, again, let me get my handy-dandy guide here. Ah, there. Yeah, it was blocked right by the YouTube thing. My bad. Well, you know what? This is a little bit of relief here. Oh, wait. Nope. Actually, it's not. Yeah, we got the Sora, actually. My fault. So, Sir Chain gonna go one-on-one with Ben. That is next. Well, it could still definitely be in MLL456's hands right now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Sure. What you got? Well, it seems like a close matchup right now, but we do see Sir Chain playing with the bomb a little. I gotta be honest, sometimes that works, sometimes it does not. It's kind of a 50-50 deal. Duck Hunt is actually a lot of fun to train. And Sir Chain will get the first KO. It is 3-2. And that's going to be 2-2. Well, Ben, definitely a Sora amiibo that has a few unique qualities here. I mean, he's just very patient compared to some others that I've really seen, and definitely working for him against an opponent like Sir Chain. Oh god, 2 Nesses. And yeah, there will be 4 tours. 2 of them 1v1s, 2 of them 2v2s. With 5 minutes to go, excuse me, Ben. Starting to show a lot of promise here. Yeah, Nico, the tournaments will be going on the 17th through the 20th, and the submission apps are going to be dropping probably sometime this week. But Sir Chain now got his opponent down to last stop. Don't get hit, is my advice. We have 4 minutes left. Sir Chain. Yeah, he's a little beat up right now. And great shield work right there from Ven. That's going to result in a down smash, and it's over. Well, definitely a tense matchup. I think safe to say our tensest of the night, but that is going to result in Ven giving Nightmare's team a lead here. Well, more of a lead. So 3 minutes and 11 seconds, 442 to 303, and, you know, Ven just really checking all the boxes on what I feel just a good amiibo in general should act like. So, good job to Nightmare for how well he trained this guy, and that's going to put MLL456 in a sticky situation here, so... What are we going to go with here? Also, let me go ahead and adjust that. So we now see MLL456 down to 20 amiibo. And keeping in mind that he will be seeing the same amiibo twice. So let's see what we can pick from here. I know just the guy. This guy's a champion. Herobrine is here. He's going to be going mano a mano with Ben. That's next.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, Herobrine having a slow start here. Oh boy. Almost a 0 to death here, and Herobrine just kind of taking a beating in this first 20 seconds or so, but starting to get a little leeway. There you go. I believe you're correct. And that is going to be 3-2. Well, Ben does have a lead right now, but Herobrine trying to get the upper hand here, but Ben is just... yeah, he's just one step ahead of his opponent in almost every way. We now see Ben at pretty high damage for his weight, but Ben is going to live that. Actually, a little surprised at that. It's been a long time since I've seen Herobrine's stats, but if I remember correctly, he's got the 2-weapon attack up and 1 other support spirit, and Ben is now up by 2. I understand. Plus, I mean, we're also going through other custom rewards for like Blitzkrieg, Test Your Might. So could be a little bit. Could be a little bit. And that is it. It's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we'll give our props to Nightmare, and there's Sora Bend. I like the ult, by the way. Herobrine just not able to really get a lot of offense in, and that just really resulted in Nightmare's amiibo getting the upper hand. Alright, well, Herobrine is gone, and we're going to see Nightmare take an even bigger lead because of it, and gotta be honest, MLL456 is starting to run out of those really big threats here, so let's see what we could do to try and get him back into this one here. I haven't really set up a guide for Sora. I think you should. Seems to be pretty good right now, but MLL456. Let's see what else he's got. I don't think that would do him. It's a tough one, especially with what I'm working with here for MLL456. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? We're gonna roll with this one then. Nightmare is here. Oh, definitely. Yeah, she definitely did. And she usually does, too. That's why Mayuki haunts my nightmares, but Nightmare is here, the Donkey Kong. Describe it how you want, it was effective, but 20 seconds in, and Ben starting to take the fight to the monkey. And that is 3-2. Nightmare's Donkey Kong taking a lead right now, and you do see the score on your screen does have Nightmare in the lead by 3, which is still very doable for MLL456 to come back into this one, and it also really shows just the planning Nightmare has done to achieve this lead. You know, Combine, I usually recommend eBay. It's like usually where I find the cheapest amiibo. Well, I mean, you at least got a list here for me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Definitely. Very good. And we do see... Well, actually, we see Ben more or less in KO damage range. Oh! Ven! Down to last stock here. You know, Ven may be able to pull off a power play to get back in this one. Or just a simple F smash. That also helps. So, crunch time for Ven with 4.5 minutes to go, and... yeah, with 4:15 left, I don't really want to speak anything into existence here, but Nightmare's, or I should say Nightmare the Amiibo. Used to think about that up air. And no. No, Ven will take another body. Wow. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, guys. We're going to give our props here to Ven. Let's also give it up for their Amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. Yeah, I was very surprised by that result. In fact, we even see the damage showing Ven had this one pretty well in hand in the matchup. So, right now, we do see MLL456's stock dwindling. However, he still has a few tricks up his sleeve. Too bad they're all randomized. Right, so it's coming down to the nitty-gritty here as far as some of the bigger weapons, like I said, from MLL456, but doesn't mean we're completely SOL here. Still got a few shots left. Okay, we're going to give this one a shot then. I think that'd be pretty crazy, but could possibly be effective, Disco, depending on the stage we get for you. But let's go ahead and see what we got here. It's a Zelda named Yelena. And we're going to get that matchup going right now.
Three, two, one, go!
And we're getting ready, and it does seem like we're going back and forth with the offense a little. Yelena, oh, gets the dunk! Yes! And 20 seconds in, Yelena with a sensational KO, but, you know, I think she can use some sensational defense as well. Well, didn't take my advice, and it is now 2-2. Granted, there is still a weight difference in the Zelda's favor, but, you know, that weight difference can only save you for so long. Within the first minute of play, it is looking like Yelena is getting a little overwhelmed here. And that's going to make it 2-1 now. Ven scoring a lead for the first time in the matchup. And that is 1-1. Really crunch time here for Yelena. Yelena almost gone, but she is still good. If she can get the offstage play, she's putting herself right back in the matchup for the win. Look at that. Didn't even need it, and she got the victory. Well, guys, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props here to Yelena. Let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, MLL456, for the win. So, really a minute 51 here, and Yelena just looking a little aggressive here, I'm not going to lie. And that is, I think, the key to victory here for Yelena in this fight. Good shit, good shit. You know, I know a lot of times we talk about parries and shielding, but, you know, one thing that sometimes gets swept under the rug in conversation, grapple. Because, you know, throw a little grab in there, parrying, shielding, goes right out the window. But we now got Nightmare down to 21 amiibo. And let's see what he's got next. Yeah, I guess you could say it is now the break here that I was referring to earlier. Lulu is here. This is a Rosalina and Luma from Nightmare, and she's pretty good. She's pretty good. I just don't know what kind of game plan she can form against Yelena, but we're going to find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, that was actually really cool there from the Luma and Rosalina. Little double team action, but now we got a little fire. And an up smash will take the first KO, 3-2. And 45 seconds into the matchup here, Yelena is actually having a nice lead against Lulu, the Rosalina and Luma. In fact, yeah, the Luma just kind of flew the coop here. Oh! Oh, that's 2-2. And now we see Lulu down to last stock. right now, Lulu, trying to set something up here, but I think it'd be best if, well, first it'd be best to not keep running into F smash, but it'd also be best to just try and figure something out that involves the Luma. And the forward smash lands, and it's over. Well, I just want to go ahead and say good game, but we'll give our props to Yelena, and let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer MLL456 for the win. 2-stock win, a minute and a half, and yeah, you know, Yelena looking strong. I think I'd have to agree with you, actually, Nightmare. In fact, we're going to be setting up with your next amiibo here as we settle the score. And it is just a 2 amiibo game here. Things are definitely starting to heat up, and you know, I can't wait to see how this next amiibo does in action. It's Landman. So I know it's not a Billy Bob Thornton reference, but I still really like the name here. And we're going to get started right now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, what's up, Joseph? Welcome in, man. And, you know, you've actually missed a few good games so far. Dude, what? I'm speechless. Like, did anyone just hear or even see that? Wow. Well, we see Landman almost suffering a fall. Actually keeping up with Yelena quite well. Oh boy. I saw it. People, when I tell people the story, they're gonna look at me like I saw Bigfoot, but you know what? I saw it. It's real. Landman, perfect shield feint value at a hundo. Maybe even a hundo and 1. And it is now tied at 2. And it is 5:40 left on the game clock here. Yelena actually getting bullied in the sky. That's not likely to happen in a matchup like this. But you know what? We now see Yelena get the stock, and it is 1-1. I would say crunch time for both competitors here. For a moment, I thought that was it, but he's got that vertical. Game & Watch can jump. And we got 5 minutes left. Big up smash, though. She's looking for that up air. I see it, but she's going to have to settle for a forward smash to end it, and we're done here. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we'll give our props here to Yelena and their amiibo trainer MLL456 for the win. I'm actually going to go ahead and just get that score now before I forget. Yeah, then we could see what happened in this matchup to make it so close here. Yelena does walk away with the W by 1 stock, and man, just looking at the damage, though, I'm starting to think maybe Landman had a little more oomph on him, if you know what I mean, a little more attack power, but that's just my prediction. But we're going to go ahead and set up with Nightmare's next amiibo here. In fact, I don't know why I'm trying to move my mouse to move my game controller here. That's not how this works. It's not how any of that works. But let's see what we got here for Nightmare, actually. Ooh, this adds a little flavor. I like it. In fact, we have actually seen this amiibo. What was it, earlier this week or sometime last week? So I'm excited. I am quite excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor for Nightmare Squad is a Lucina named Saria. And we're getting ready with our next one. It's starting to become a very close contest again, which is really what I think a lot of people expected from this war here tonight. Wow. Okay, I don't think anyone expected that to happen in this fight. Saria just going for it, and yeah, that just paid very big dividends. There is a tier list difference in this matchup, but, you know, Saria kind of not caring. And the forward smash will land, but can't really find a good angle to hit that down air to ensure that spike. And that is 3-1. Well, that is now going to be 2-1 as Yelena starts the, I guess we could call it a reverse 2 at this moment. And Yelena getting a little space. Good strategy, good strategy. I always forget this song exists in this game. It's actually quite nice. And nice hit there, but Yelena will live it. Zelda is still good. And there's the forward smash from the Zelda. And Yelena is gone. Wow. Look, I'm not saying Saria had no chance whatsoever, but the deck was a little stacked against her in this fight, and still coming out a winner. Good game, guys. Give it up for Saria, Saria and their amiibo trainer Nightmare for the win. Yeah, just looking at the numbers here, it was very much in Saria favor. And I think that's really just one benefit that Saria had here, was going off stage and trying to meet her opponent to make sure, really just to make sure to get as much damage on them as humanly possible. But we're going to go ahead and update our score, and we need a new amiibo for MLL. Alright, let's see what we got here. You know what? I want to throw in this guy next, because this was the amiibo that he somehow was able to submit twice, which I don't even know how that's possible. But that would be more of an Ammo Night question than a me question. So next up here, guys, we have his Wolf amiibo, Apex Hunter. Well, I think we can go ahead and deduct that this is going to be quite a Smash Mouth kind of contest, but the platforms are more or less going to help Apex Hunter get the win here. Saria, though, using those platforms to her advantage, and she is just... Yeah, she is just aggressive AF. Ow. And that is a lot of damage to Apex Hunter. That's going to make it 3-1 here. I don't quote me on it. Is this vanilla? I think it might be. Yeah. Well, I guess he submitted a vanilla amiibo twice into this contest.
The future is not written.
I'm gonna go ahead and double check what we got here. Yeah, that is exactly what he did. Oof. Well, that's the thing here. I'm only seeing the one file because, again, they shared the same serial number. So that's really just a little bit of confusion here that I'm seeing. But Saria does take the win here. I don't even really think it's worth for us to go through stats here. Let's just move on. Yeah, that is a shame. All right, well, it is now 19-16, and I still feel that MLL456 has one or two options still. In fact, I did see something that I think would be a good matchup here, at least make for a entertaining matchup the way Saria is playing right now. We have Amazon. We have Pyra starting out first, and I think this could be where MLL456 starts turning things around here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, Amazon getting just a little overwhelmed here. What is she doing? I think MLL456's gal wants to pull off some kind of feet off stage, but it's not going to be that easy against Saria here. We haven't exactly seen one from Saria tonight, but there is still a chance for a bit of a Uno reverse from her off stage, as we see actually Saria taking that first KO. And now Amazon going to take the next KO, 2-2. Well, with more than a minute into the fight, guys, Amazon proving determined to get this KO is just running into roadblock after roadblock here with Saria, especially with Saria just, yeah, she is just having no fear going off stage. Parries are real from Saria, and Amazon having a tough time getting through them. And Amazon, oh, running into a down smash at the ledge, and that is it. It's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, gentlemen. We'll give our props, though, to Saria, and also give it up for their amiibo trainer Nightmare for the win. I really thought the Pyramithra would put up a better fight than that, but it did not. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and update the score, and gotta try and find something here for MLL next. Alright, I think I got some. And we have Buster MLL hopping in right now, and this should prove to be a pretty close matchup if Buster MLL is able to use those Monados wisely. Notice I didn't say it's not a guaranteed W for him, but it could be. Oh, Saria with a 0 to death. That was not expected, especially as we saw Jump Monado popping out almost immediately as he got off stage. And that's going to be another one taken away from Buster MLL. Saria looking super good in this contest so far. I'm a little shocked here myself, but there is a stock for Buster MLL. And Buster MLL going to put on the Speed Monado. Oh. Close to a KO, but it looks like Saria makes it back. No problemo. A lot of smash attacks being thrown out by both competitors. And Saria will take another body here. It's over.
The future is not written.
Well, just want to go ahead and say, guys, good game. We'll give our props, though, to Saria and their amiibo trainer Nightmare for the dub. Yeah, I really thought this was going to be a better contest here, but Saria just really showing that she has no fear going off stage and hitting those big moves to really make things miserable for Buster MLL. MLL456 is now down to 14 amiibo, and it is my understanding that some of his high tiers are kind of dwindling, so to speak. As far as what's next for him here, I think we could have. I think I have an idea of who to throw in for him. Actually, I'm gonna call an audible here for him. It's a good amiibo, I know that. Pearl, the Enderman amiibo, is here to battle Saria next.
3, 2, 1, go!
And here we go. Yeah, I think that Maid of Metal will definitely come in handy against an aggressive amiibo like Saria. Seeing both of them doing well offensively. Well, Pearl does suffer a fall here, and within the first minute of play, Saria is actually looking super strong here. I mean, I know Saria is a great Lucina, but I think she's really... Whoa. Almost a big brain move by Pearl, but I think she's exceeding the expectations of a lot of people watching right now, and it's really showing off how well Nightmare can take almost any amiibo and make it just spectacular. And that is going to be 2-1. And Pearl trying to get the edge here. I really feel like a dunk could come in handy. True. Honorable mention, though, to the Yoshi that you did produce. But 1-1. Pearl's got to be resourceful here if they hope to take the W. And Saria will take another win here tonight. It's over.
The future is not written.
Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props to Saria. Also give it up for their amiibo trainer Nightmare for the win. Yes, we did, Disco Party Ham. I don't know if I gotta have more subscribers or not, but some emotes on here would definitely be awesome. I don't know if you could do animated emotes, though. That could be a problem. But just looking at the stats right now, I mean, it was a close matchup, but we do know that Steve / Enderman / Alex kind of light, so yeah.
Stop battle.
All right. Let's go back to the lab here, or back to the drawing board in this case. Alright, so I think we're going to try and fight Fire Emblem with Fire Emblem here. And we have Aether stepping into the ring. Well, I know that this is going to be a little bit of a stretch here, but again, I'm kind of running out of options for MLL456 at the moment. And that's going to be 3-2. Yeah, again, we are really about halfway through MLL456's amiibo, and it's just looking like Aether could get a little overwhelmed here from Saria. Not exactly. that is going to be 2-2. Aether taking a stock here in the first minute of play, proving that this is still an aggressive matchup, but I still just can't help but feel the aggression lies more with Saria more than it does Aether. Hey, what's up, Bulbaseed? How you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Just caught us in the middle of our war between Nightmare and MLL456 for the win. And Saria right now proving to be just a menace for the Nightmare side of things, and yeah, it's over.
You'll never defeat me.
Just want to go ahead and say good game, guys, but we'll give our props here to Saria. Also give it up for their amiibo trainer Nightmare for the win. Yeah, you know, I gotta be honest, I did not see a lot of up special popping out from Aether, which is, to my understanding, what you're supposed to do for an Ike amiibo, and I thought that would be the same thing applied to Chrom, but I guess not. Well, it is now 19-12. We are actually getting a little closer to single digits for MLL456's side. But right now, we're going to see what we have left here to try and salvage this. Alright, this could actually work here for him. It's not exactly Fire Emblem, but Fire-esque. And Ethan is here. Stepping into the ring to battle Saria, that is next.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, Ethan putting the hurt on Saria early. I think this is very good strategy for the Charizard right here. And Saria, yeah, she was looking for something, but couldn't find it. Well, we see Ethan trying to use that down air as a landing option right now, but personally, if you're able to land away from Saria, I would do it, and well, that's going to make it 3-2 here. Saria just proven to be very good, and again, we knew Saria was good going in, no doubt, but yeah, I don't think a lot of people were thinking she's let's take out 7, 8 amiibo from MLL kind of good. That's actually really crazy. Ethan, though, with more than a minute in, is going to take a stock away from Saria, making it 2-2. Well, Ethan getting some traction. Emphasis on some. He's still got to get that stock away from Saria. And he does. 2-1. It is now 1-1. Well, Ethan starting out with the Squirtle. I do see some potential, but maybe switch to that Ivysaur. And with 4:45 remaining, Ethan. And I Would have been a great chance for that dunk, but you know what? Up smash, and we're done here. Looks like Saria has been defeated. And that is going to bring Ethan his next opponent in the form of, well, actually that's one I don't have off the top of my head, but good game, guys. Give it up for Ethan and their amiibo trainer MLL456 for the win. So, yeah, it definitely was a close matchup, but Ethan able to pick up the win in the end. And, you know, I really didn't feel like it was too much Flare Blitz, so good on him. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get our next one set up, guys. I'm sure Nightmare has started to maybe turn up the heat on his opponent just a little bit by now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely turning up the heat, all right. Well, this is actually a character only submitted by Nightmare, and it's Nightmare. Nightmare, the Nightmare amiibo from Nightmare. Nightmare. And we're getting started right now, and it is a Pokemon battle. But I'm not gonna lie, Nightmare has quite a passion for the Mewtwo amiibo. Well, very close matchup, but switching to Squirtle I think is bad strategy. Well, what the hell do I know? 3-2. Agreed. And that's going to make it 2-2 here. 40 seconds in, and it is a good Pokemon battle. It's a little reminiscent, I guess you could say, of our Pokemon tournament we had in, actually that was, I believe, late 2022. One of our first ones. And one of my first tournament wins. And the first minute 10 is gone. Nice down smash, though, from the Mewtwo. And gonna follow up with an up smash to the Squirtle. And that's gonna make it 1-1. Ethan trying to take another one away from Nightmare and make it a little more even in this war. Damn! Dude got him with a dunk and it's over. Well, good game, guys. Let's give our props, though, to Ethan and their amiibo trainer, MLL456, for the win. Well, maybe I don't want a Dark Fog to roll in. Well, a minute 44, and Ethan does secure the dub by 1. And, yeah, the damage. Can we talk about the damage here? 305 to 196. That's nuts. I mean, granted, there is a weight difference when they switch to Charizard, but I still feel that's pretty interesting. And, well, we're going to go ahead and update our score and throw in the next Nightmare amiibo. Oh, wait. Hold on. about to say, I almost fucked up the score there. There we go. So it is 17 to 12, and I gotta be honest, I don't know who's jumping in next for Nightmare, but it sounds quite scary. Ooh. Yeah, that's a pretty good pick. Not going to lie. Alright, well, as we're getting our next matchup set up, guys, I also just want to remind you that our next arena tour will be the 24th of this month, and it's our first ever item-specific tournament where every matchup will have Final Smash Ball on. The winner gets a Tier 1 subscription to the Amiibo Fight stream, but also will be able to pick the next item for our item-specific tour. Alright, so next up, guys, we have NM Sword to battle Ethan. That is next. So, I gotta be honest, if we have an Omega stage, I think it'll be close. Okay. Yeah, you know what? This could go to the link, guys. I can't even sugarcoat it here. I think Ethan does have to rely on that side special. It's just going to be a lot harder to do so when NM Sword has bombs, bow and arrows, and boomerangs. Oh my. And that is going to make it 3-2. Ethan taking a lead, but now he is switching to Squirtle. Why are you switching to Squirtle? No! That's 2-2. And NM Sword just kind of doing his job. He sees some leaves, some shrubbage, and he's going to try and cut it. Ocarina of Time style. Ethan, though, is starting to get a little overwhelmed with smash attacks, and that'll make it 2-1. Great parry. Back throw. And NM Sword is, I think, looking for the KO here. Oh, okay, he's light, but he's not die at 40% light, apparently. Still holding on. And Ethan is gone. It's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, guys, but we will give our props here to NM Sword. Let's also give it up for their Amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. Yeah, this is going to be another one of those, I think, moments where we're going to try and find a way to stop the Link Amiibo, but it's not going to be easy. Minute 36 for this one, 2 stocks, and, you know, the damage was actually super close, as you can see. It's just Squirtle moment. That's the best way I can describe it, is Squirtle moment. And right now, I'm also going to go ahead and update our score, but we got to find a new participant to try and take out NM Sword. That's not going to be easy. Yeah, but it didn't happen. Definitely didn't happen. Okay. I got something for him. Liam will go one-on-one with NM Sword. That is next.
3, 2, 1, go!
And we have some platforms here. Could make things a little difficult for Liam, but you know what? I still think he can get the victory here if he plays this smart. I guess that depends how you really use the word break, but so far within the first 30 seconds, no KOs thus far. Oh boy. Critical health stats are popping out right now. And great back throw. And great parry. Forward throw here from Liam. Yeah, it was tough for either amiibo to get the KO, but we finally see a knockout to Liam. And NM Sword is still in the lead. Yeah, for a moment thought the PK Thunder would send him the other direction, but it did not, and Liam is trying to get back into this matchup the best he can. And not quite. And that's going to make it 3-1. That's really surprising here. Liam is quite the champion as we see him take a stock from NM Sword. He is now starting a reverse 2, we'll call it. Not saying impossible for Liam, just a little unlikely. Gotta remember there is a weight difference here between Link and Lucas. And the critical health stats are out once again. That is a great dash attack. PK Thunder doesn't reach. And Liam gets hit with the up special. And there's the up smash. It's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props here to NM Sword. Let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. Well, yeah, Liam, I really thought would have handled himself a little bit better in this contest, but NM Sword with the boomerang was a big disruption to any kind of offense MLL456's amiibo could really muster. And that's going to put it to 17-10. Well, I don't know what else we could really throw at him here. Hold on. Let's go with this guy. Welcome back, Orbit Fox. It is 17-10. And we are going to now see a Link battle a piranha plant named Epiphyte next. Well, the plant's definitely got potential to win this one. He's just got to be smart about it. And within the first 10 seconds, we'll say, we do see some damage being thrown into the plant. Wow, okay. That is 3-2 already. Ah, sweet. That was 100% the Hyper Smash attacks. Ah, fair. Yeah, more and more Hyper Smash attacks becoming more and more a part of the meta here, but it's now 2-1. And I do acknowledge that there is a weight difference here, but the stock difference and also these Hyper Smash attacks we're seeing on full display kind of making things miserable for the Piranha Plant. Yeah, with 5:45 remaining, it looks like Epi Fight maybe... Yeah, he may be just gone with one... Yeah, it's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, guys. We'll again give our props, though, to NM Sword and their amiibo trainer Nightmare for the win. A minute 26 is all it really took here for NM Sword to take the victory, and it just feels like anything with a weapon attached to it, Nightmare's got it on lock. We're going to go ahead and update the score, but I see now that MLL456 is now down to single digits. This is really crunch time here for him. You know what? I think I know a good pick here. Hold on. Yeah, actually, I gotta break open a new bag of tags. Maybe one of these days I'll get a Flash Amiibo. Maybe. But for right now, this is still working. Ooh, these are the tinier tags. Okay. What's your personal favorite nickname you've ever given to an amiibo? Gosh, that's a tough one, actually. I think it's a tie between Applejack, my Ganondorf, and my King K. Rool Argyle Al. But we're gonna go ahead and throw in our next available amiibo for MLL456. It is Nemesis. And, well, could be canon, could be the bad ending. But we're going to find out here in just a moment.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, within the first 10 seconds of play, Nemesis really trying to make his presence known here. However, those hyper smash attacks from NM Sword could be a big roadblock here. And we now see it is 3-2. Sheriff swag, I like that. Sheriff swag. And Nemesis makes it back to ledge, no problemo, but these parries are too real from the Link. And that is 2-1. Again, we see NM Sword just super patient and also able to... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. This is definitely not over. forward smash does not KO. Great parry there, and what's he doing? Yeah, it's hard for me to get a word in edgewise here, but God, for a moment, thought that was it. Almost. Caught him with up tilt. We're done here. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props to Nemesis. And let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, MLL456, for the win. Well, just looking at the stats here, we see it was a super close match. In fact, I think this was really our closest match of the evening, quite frankly. But Nemesis able to persevere through the pain and pick up a very big win. Well, let me go ahead and update our score real quick, and we're going to be throwing in another Nightmare amiibo. In fact, we see from Nightmare in the chat that it's a little bit of a break here for him. Just a little bit of a break. A-I-R-O. A-I-R-O. I don't really get it. I don't know. I feel like there's some cleverness to that that's just a little above my pay grade, so I apologize. But I'm checking out right now our order here for Nightmare. Oh, yeah, this is a little bit of a break. In fact, actually, it's a big break. Big break. Oh, Arrow. I got you. Yeah, I went a totally different direction with that. My fault. But next up for Nightmare Squad. We will be seeing his Pichu Suki hopping in. Well, we know that Nightmare wanted a friendly war here, so that's really why I think we're seeing his Pichu.
2, 1, go!
And we got a battlefield stage, which I think will more so actually go in the Ganondorf's favor, truthfully. Well, Suki bringing the pain, even though pretty much anything a Pichu does brings pain to themselves. But 30 seconds into the matchup, and we see a stock taken away from Nemesis. And that's going to be a shield break KO to Suki. Well, Nemesis getting just a little overwhelmed here, but starting to shake things off here and get back into the matchup. And that will be 2-1. Well, Nemesis looking pretty good here. Nice shield work against the forward smash. That is 1-1. That's interesting, though I've never really trained either amiibo without up here. Ah, fair. And that's it. It's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but let's give our props here to MLL456 and his Ganondorf Nemesis. for the win. Quaint little matchup here. He got the win in a minute and a half with 1 stock still under his belt. The damage, though, well, actually the damage going to Suki here. Wow. Although, granted, weight difference, so that actually makes a lot of sense now that I'm saying that out loud. But that's going to bring Nightmare down to 15. It's getting down to about half of his amiibo going bye-bye already. So definitely eager to see what we're in for next from our good friend Nightmare. Yeah, you probably won't be seeing those amiibo in this war because, again, he wanted it to be a friendly war. And this is a war crime in some countries. Alright, well, let me go ahead and look up what we got next here for Mr. Nightmare. Oh. Well, that's an interesting choice for a war. I think this is, don't quote me on this, by the way, but I think this is actually the first time we've really seen this character in a war. No, actually, I think Joseph's brought it out. Never mind. Not as historical as we thought it was going to be, but still interesting. All right, guys. Nightmare is bringing in his villager, Stell. And we're off, and that, I don't know where that tag just went, so don't ask.
3, 2, 1, go!
For sure. So, I mean, just why Lewis, though? Do you have, like, a friend who gave you the amiibo named Lewis, or... Really just my curiosity getting the better of me, but I guess you could say Nemesis is curiosity getting the better of him, trying to see what Stella's got as far as offense goes, and yeah, she showed him. Well, granted, again, we have another matchup where the weight difference is in the favor of Ganondorf. Okay. It's just Lewis. Lewis with a L-E-W instead of the L-O-U. Which I think is actually kind of cool. An interesting way to spell Lewis. A little classy, too, like Lewis. But 5:50 left on the game clock here, and we saw Stell go for the down air. Doesn't hit it. Ooh. That was nice. Short hop fair. Personally, I like short hop nair, but short hop fair is also a winner here. Less than 5.5 minutes, though, and Nemesis... Ooh, he went for it. Just a little long. And with 5 minutes to go, there is a huge Spartan kick to Nemesis. Or, I'm sorry, to Stella from Nemesis, but it's over. The up smash will get the victory for Nemesis. Just want to go ahead and say, guys, great game overall. Give it up for MLL456 and his Ganondorf. About a 2-minute contest with a 2-stock lead and 346 to 279. So, you know, again, I acknowledge that there is a weight difference, but the damage was not as night and day as I personally thought it was from that matchup. Let's go ahead and switch things up, though, for Nightmare. In fact, let's also go ahead and adjust the score a little bit. So from what I recall, about this kind of a matchup. It does go even. Slightly even. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Oh boy. Yeah, Nightmare and I now have an understanding of who's jumping in next here. We saw this character earlier from MLL456. This is a Lucas named Pride. Well, Pride is going to go one-on-one with Nemesis. That is next.
3, 2, 1, go!
I was kind of hoping it was not the Curry version, because I don't think it's going to be as successful against someone like Nemesis, but yeah, it's not the Curry version. All business here, no gimmick. And Nemesis is really going to have to put the hurt on Pride if he hopes to take the victory. It's a tough matchup for Ganondorf, but definitely not impossible. Just like it's kind of a tough matchup for Lucas as well. And that's going to be 3-2. Really, if we had a battlefield stage, I think this would have went more toward the Ganondorf, but we do see Nemesis making do with what he has to make it 2-2. For sure. Oh! Yeah, I thought he'd hit ledge, but game says no, and yeah, that's a big KO to the Lucas, but we now see 1-2 Nemesis. Gosh, for a split second, I was like, who got that? Who got that? Well, just want to go ahead and say, guys, good game. We'll give our props, though, to Nemesis. And let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, MLL456, for the win. Oh, there's a Vocaloid fan here. What's up, Vocaloid fan? Hope you're having an awesome weekend right now, but minute 28, Nemesis able to take this win, in my opinion, by the skin of his teeth. In fact, if you don't believe me, just look at the damage here. So, kind of a lucky break here, I say, for MLL456. And we're going to be adjusting the score right now, guys, but we're also going to be putting in a new amiibo for Nightmare. And you know, he did say earlier it was our regularly scheduled programming, so starting to think we're getting into just the good stuff. No oats, all bunches. This can either go really well or really bad for Nightmare's next amiibo. Yeah, again, we have an understanding what amiibo's jumping in next, and it's a good amiibo. Like, almost to a point where you look at this amiibo and think, you know what? I think this character should be higher tiered. That's how good I think this amiibo is. But it is Nightmare's Robin amiibo, Michaela, hopping in to challenge Nemesis. That is next. Really don't know how this matchup goes. However, I want to say it could go even. Could. It's really going to depend on how much side special we're seeing from Michaela and, you know, how Nemesis is going to try and combat that. I got to be honest, Robin is a fun amiibo to train. I have one of my own. Nemesis just barely getting back, but the forward throw is going to put him in a disadvantage for a moment. Nice. dash attack into the up tilt. My God. You know, maybe Joseph's right. Maybe up tilt is good for no. No, not today. I'm gonna admit Joseph is right. Yeah, this was the only Robin I have here for you. Oh, okay. I see that now. My bad. I was about to be like, wait, this was the only Robin I saw in the file, so I'm confused. Uh-oh. My 15 left. And the down smash! Just providing with a little more leeway on the hitbox is able to take out Nemesis. Ouch. Well, just want to go ahead and say, guys, good game. We're going to give our props, though, to Michaela. And let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. Quite frankly, I thought Nemesis was going to take this a little further than what he did, but you know, still got to give some props here to the Ganondorf for putting on a show. And we're going to go into his, the last 8 of his amiibo, actually. Oh, God, no! Is one of his amiibo. Vocaloid fans amiibo, I should specify, but you know what? I think I know what we're going to use here. It's a little risky, but I think we can do something. Ah! I see what he did there. I see what he did in the chat. Nightmare, when did you become so funny? Alright, so let's go ahead and throw in this guy. This is a... Just want to make sure I got the right one, actually. I do. This is a Meta Knight amiibo from our good friend MLL456. It is Vigilant. Here we go. Well, it is a 5 amiibo war right now, but still very much doable for a comeback for MLL456. Michaela, though, turning up the heat with that side special. Oh, almost a little Uno reverse there from Vigilant. I like that. That's a cool name for a Bowser. And that will make it 2-2. It's a close battle here for Vigilant, the, well, Team Vigil mascot, so to speak. You don't want to get pineappled. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob. Not yo bitch ass. With 5:35 left though, Vigilant Trying to... Oh no! Trying to get some leeway off stage, but got caught off stage. Ooh, this is close. And that is it. It's over. No, because the pineapple's under the sea. He just went straight to heaven, bro. But just want to go ahead and say, good game, guys. We'll give our props here to Michaela. Let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. So, it was a good fight, don't get me wrong, but I can't help but feel that Vigilant just kind of not making good choices at the end. It's going to bring him down to his last 7. Well, there's really not many amiibo I know that he has off the top of my head, but there is still one we could go with right now. For who? Who is Mio? Alright guys, so we're going to be going with MLL456's Samus Amiibo Plasmeteor in this next one. Well, I really don't know what the matchup is like between Samus and Robin, but Plasmeteor does seem to have a lot of good qualities in a Samus amiibo, so I think we can see this go the distance, especially if we see a dunk or two from Plasmeteor. And nice back throw here from Michaela. Down smash will make it a 3-2 game. Wow. Good timing on that. And with more than 45 seconds in, the parries are real from Plasmeteor. Although, side special is definitely a multi-hit here, and really why they're arguably their best move here, side special, to really set up for... Wow. Okay, that is 2-1. Plasmeteor still trying to get back into this fight and got a shot, but I wouldn't say a good one. And nice dash attack here from Plasmeteor. And now it is 1-1. My advice is don't get hit. Doing good so far. Yeah, we saw the up special trying to cut her off, but air dodges out of that, and with 450 left. Oh, a double hit, but yeah, Plasmeteor is gone.
A good tactician has nothing to fear.
Well, a good fight, but nonetheless, Michaela is going to get the last laugh here. Good game, guys. 2 minutes and 10 seconds and 361 to 254. So I really feel like Michaela definitely had a lot of great moments here, not to take away from Plasmeteor. And she's just gonna keep this going. And MLL456 now down to 6 amiibo. Again, I'm running out of options here for MLL456, but I may take a moment here just to see what he's got left, because we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. It's right now 13-6. It is a 7 amiibo game, which, if I'm not mistaken, is still better than what Joseph did against Nightmare, but still not what MLL456 or even Nightmare, I'm sure, have hope for. Really one of two things I could go for here, and they both seem like gambles, really. Alright, you know what? Let's just go with this guy then. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, that's your guy, so let's go with this guy. We now have MLL456's Mii Brawler Mr. Beast about to battle it out with Michaela. That is next. Gotta bump those numbers up, Orbit Fox.
2, 1, go!
Well, the Brawler's just gotta be aggressive, but he's also gotta look out for that side special. That's really his biggest obstacle, in my opinion. That and the down smash. And Mr. Beast not looking good here in this first 20 seconds against Michaela. Well, 40 seconds in, and we still see Mr. Beast trying to get some more consistent offense going, and I'm starting to see that flurry of attacks here, those punches and bunches, but a good smash attack I think would be a lot better. Oh, or a shield break. There you go. Okay. I think a forward smash would have been more effective after that break, but I've never trained a brawler. Maybe there's something that I'm not seeing here. And Mr. Beast is up, but not out. And Mr. Beast is on his last stock. I don't think this is going to go well for him, guys. I think we're going to be moving on to MLL456's next amiibo pretty shortly, and it's over.
Checkmate.
Well, I just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props once again to Michaela and their amiibo trainer Nightmare for the win. Yeah, definitely looking like a pretty one-sided affair here. And MLL456 is now down to 5 amiibo. Well, as we're getting things situated, guys, we just want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who has joined us tonight for a little bit of amiibo fight fun. And we're also going to be, again, back on Twitch tomorrow night, but in the meantime, make sure to tell your two friends to tell your two friends about Amiibo Fight here on YouTube. We're getting super close to 200 subscribers, and, you know, any little bit helps. And once we do hit 200, we're hoping to throw on a few bin file tournaments right here on YouTube. It's actually, I believe, been now 2 years since we've had a bin file tournament here on Amiibo Fight YouTube. So definitely overdue. Let me go ahead and see what else is available here for for MLL456 here. Hold on. All right, you know what? We're going to go with this guy. Feeling pretty confident he should be able to take out Michaela here. We have throw 11. The Captain Falcon hopping in to take on Michaela. That is next.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, throw 11 with a pretty hot start here. And great down smash. Michaela not going to be taken lightly here, that's for sure, but a down tilt at ledge will make it 3-2. Row 11 with a lead. Well, we're seeing a lot of down tilts here from this Captain Falcon amiibo. I have one of my own, and I really don't feel like he down tilts this much. I feel like he's lately been trying to do more side special. Well, I'm going to be dropping a submission app for tournaments later on in the week, Orbit Box, so make sure you're a part of our Discord if you're not already. And yeah, as far as getting the bin file, that's a little bit more of a complicated question, but if you do know how to get it, wonderful. And that is 2-1. Well, he should have picked a list, because I'm not going to let him just go ahead and counterpick all freaking night. That's not how war goes. In fact, after this, there will be no more adjusting lists or orders. It's your order is the order. So, kind of ruined it for everybody. But it's over. Just want to go ahead and say, good game. We're going to give our props here to MLL456 and his Captain Falcon throw 11. All right. Minute 44 actually. Throw 11 just making Michaela kind of look like light work here. Damn. Yeah, you know, I really don't have mods here, but you know what, Nightmare, could you do me a favor and actually grab one of our Discord links and throw it here in the YouTube chat for Orbit Fox, please? Well, technically you could. I mean, if you do go for a Tier 1 subscription, which does give you more amiibo fight funds as you go along. But let's go ahead and see what Nightmare's got picked out next for us. This could be a little bit of a roadblock here for the captain of Falcon. Yeah, so Hypercritical, if you're a Tier 1 subscriber on our Twitch page, you actually get Amiibo Fight Funds a little bit sooner than later. I think it's like a 1.2 increase for Tier 1 and then 1.5 for Tier 2. If you're Tier 3, though, then that is twice the amount of points. And Lexi is now here. Lexi gonna do some flexing. Well, if she can take out this Captain Falcon with a hothead. That's why throw 11 kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie. But within the first 10 seconds of play, we do have that hothead getting to a pretty big stature. Well, the hothead is now gone, and oh, wait a minute. Oh, knee to face. To make it 3-2. And a great forward smash, though, will make it 2-2. All right, sounds good, hypercritical. No, that's not us, Orbit Fox. We're amiibo fight. Yeah, I can see Nightmare not posting the link here, so I'll just grab it in a moment. And actually, amiibo fight, singular. I don't see it in the chat, actually. Can you try it again? Well, throw 11 now tied up with Lexi at Uno. Oh! And that is it. It's over. Lexi with a very big Uno reverse to the Falcon. Just want to go ahead and say good game, guys. We'll give our props, though, to Lexi. Let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. Well, I want to go over stats a little bit, but okay. Okay, that could be the case here. I know YouTube is a little bit different here. With throw 11 out, that's actually going to bring MLL456 down to his final 4. There's really only one option here. No. Hold on. So yeah, we are running out of options again here for our good friend MLL456, but yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna have to go with more? You know what? We're going to go with this guy. Well, it's actually $16 toys, but close enough. Well, guys, we're getting our next amiibo set up for MLL456, and it looks like it will be the Little Mac Joseph Zilla going one-on-one with Lexi. That is next.
Three, two, one, go!
Well, we see some good shots here from Joseph Zilla. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll go ahead and post that in just a moment for Orbit Box, but the KO punch is locked and loaded for Joseph Zilla. And he hit it. 3-2. And that's going to make it 2-2. Joseph Zilla proving to be patient, waiting for the right moment. And nice forward tilt there. Oh boy. Yeah, he doesn't want to get anywhere near that Zelda up air. Oh man. I thought he was going to go for that KO punch right out of parry, but hesitated, and it cost him. And nice forward throw. Uh-oh. And a nice right hand. KO punch still there. Nope, now it's not. And the up air lands precisely to make it a nightmare matchup. It's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, but we will give our props here to Lexi. Let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. Yeah, I mean, again, Apex Hunter, the Wolf amiibo, is supposed to come back here, but we're really starting to run out of options here for MLL456. And in fact, let me go ahead and update our score, and we're going to throw in his next amiibo. So right now, the only thing I'm really seeing that we have an option with is this amiibo. I'm going to take another quick check here to see what else we could really rely on here for MLL456, but it's pretty much been decided here. Because again, the Wolf amiibo will be back. That's Apex Hunter. But right now, pretty much everything that MLL456 has thrown in has been exhausted. That includes the Mithra, Amazon, the Zelda, Yelena, all of that. I guess we have no other choice but to go with this gal. And Miss Emma is now here to battle it out with Lexi. That is next.
3, 2, 1, go!
By the way, guys, I am about to drop that Discord link now, so if you do want to go ahead and join the Discord, make sure to join it now. And I do see it popped up there, so yeah, YouTube is just filtering stuff out, so I understand why. It's actually a nice feature to have. I wish Twitch did that, actually. Make my job a little more easier. And granted, there is a weight difference and a tier list difference, but I really believe Miss Emma is a great Isabelle amiibo that could take the victory if she just makes right choices. Discord. Well, with 5:45 left, Miss Emma still down Uno, but finds Lexi for a 2-2 scenario. Yeah, Miss Emma right now is just trying her best to get any kind of offense she can while also staying at a good distance away from her opponent because that F smash is no joke. See what I mean? That's impossible. It should not say it's expired. I literally just plucked this from our Discord. And it's over. Well, just want to go ahead and say good game, guys, but we will give our props here to Lexi. Let's also give it up for their amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. Okay, let me try posting that again here for you. And let me go ahead and post that one more time. Let me know what it says here when I post it this time. But, yeah, it really seemed like Lexi just wanted to make a statement in this one and able to take out Miss Emma pretty efficiently here. So that is going to bring MLL456 down to 2. We know one of those two is the Wolf amiibo. You know what? I think maybe the Wolf amiibo might be his best option here. Nope, it didn't work again. What? Here, I'm gonna click on it and see what happens. Huh, yeah, no, it works for me, guys. I don't know what the issue is on your end though. Yeah, I don't know if that's a YouTube thing or not, but yeah, thank you for that, Hypercritical. Thank you. That, like I said, it's working just fine for me, but this could be just a YouTube thing because I don't really post the link here very often. No, we're not full. It's a smaller community, but I like it that way. A lot less drama and other types of terrible things that could happen. But let's go ahead and shift back, guys, to our war here, because it's to my understanding that we only have a few picks left for MLL456. It is 12-2, mind you. Like I said, I think that Wolf amiibo might be his best bet here, but I'm actually taking a look right now, and I'm not seeing any other option for him. No, I mean, like, literally, I think he only submitted 24 amiibo here. Nah, hold on. Hold on. That's definitely a me thing. Yeah, in fact, I see his other choice here, and you know what? Let's go ahead and throw this guy in. Okay, well, like Hypercritical said, if you drop your Discord username, we'll go ahead and have Hypercritical go ahead and just send you an invite. And excuse me a moment there. We're going to go ahead and throw in the Pit amiibo. This is MLL456's Pit amiibo, Yabiel. Well, Yabiel is going to go one-on-one with Lexi here on the Omega version of WarioWare. And again, thank you for the help, Hypercritical. And 20 seconds into the matchup, we do see Yabiel getting a little overwhelmed by Lexi here. Critical health stats are out, though. He's got to use these offensively, and he does. And that is 3-2. Yeah, Yabiel just not able to get the upper hand in the first 45 seconds, but we now see Lexi suffering a fall here, and it's 2-2. With it being 2-2, this could be a big moment here for the Pit to get back into the matchup, but also get MLL456's team back into some kind of contention here. But Lexi, just too good. Big back air here. We now see Lexi going for a grapple into her own back air, and it's over. Wow. I knew it was going to be an aerial battle, but that was something. Just want to go ahead and say good game, guys. We will give our props once again to Lexi, and let's give it up for their amiibo trainer, Nightmare, for the win. So, the Wolf amiibo that we have for MLL456 is vanilla, and I mean, we could run the matchup here, but I just really don't think it's going to go anywhere, personally. So I'm going to just declare victory here for Nightmare. So Nightmare, we just want to say congratulations, and you got some pretty cool amiibo, bro. Right now it looks like war, a massacre, if you will, and yeah, just again, guys, when we prepare these things for you, make sure that you are at least sending in the correct amiibo, the right amiibo, because it's also hard for me to make sure that you guys are sending in the right stuff. It's really not my responsibility, but I do what I can to make sure that you guys are on the right path here. Also, if you have any kind of issues with what's going on, it's best to just hit me up through Discord. Please do not make a whole scene in my chat. Appreciate it. But right now, guys, it looks like we're just going to be hightailing it out of here. And tomorrow we will be back on Twitch at 7:30 Central Time for some 1v1 action. So make sure you guys are ready for that. Also, Tuesday will be 2v Tuesday, and that's Spirited on Twitch, 7:30 Central Time. So make sure you guys are ready for that. Also, I'll be posting the third part of my Conker's Bad Fur Day playthrough pretty soon, so make sure you're on the lookout for that as well. In the meantime, good night, good luck, and water bottle, God bless.